Hello and welcome to Mad Al Goes Racing, and today we are taking a quick look at Automobilista. Automobilista, or AMS as we'll call it from now on, is a Razer Studios current simulator and has just had its final DLC drop. The last DLC contains scanned versions of both Donington Park and Snetterton, with two variations of each circuit. AMS, with all its DLC, covers a large gambit of racing series, from rental karts through minis, stock cars old and new, formula cars, from low-end DIY student-built cars to top-tier F1 across the years, truck racing, American super trucks, V8 supercar and SUVs, touring cars, dirt and drift cars, among a few others, with a large selection of varied tracks to match both on and off-road racing, including many classic tracks to match the classic vehicles, the likes of the old Österreich Ring, for example. One of the main appeals of AMS is its inclusion of a large number of less well-known tracks from South America, especially those used for the various Brazilian stock car, touring car and truck racing series that Racer specialises in. Good. In terms of the quality of the models, the older tracks and cars that were part of Racer's previous games may be a little lower quality in terms of both polygon modelling, such as seeing obvious corners on the steering wheels, and the texture resolutions, but they are not so bad as to completely distract from the quality of the simulation itself. The newer models are definitely higher quality, and the last two DLC tracks are a really good solid addition to the very best of the content. As an iFactor 1/ISIG motor based title, it has to be said that the physics are some of the best out there. Tyre models give a good feeling of build-up and drop-off of grip, as well as good realistic feeling grip recovery, and allow you to really get a good handle on what the car is doing. FFB is solid and works really well out of the box. Usual selection of controllers are supported, with the last patch bringing all the Fanatec and Logitech SDKs right up to date, with support for the latest podium wheelbases. The GUI can feel a little clunky and slow at times. Clicking a car in the car series selection, for example, can take a few moments to register that you've changed the selection. But it is perfectly functional, and it does not, however, allow selection via a controller, so you have to use a keyboard and mouse. It's possible to have multiple player profiles, so hang on, I've lost my place. So if you share your PC with another person and want to play both, you can separately keep track of your lap times and in-game progress. Usual selection of things to do, with time trials, which are a simple case of take a car and go to a track and see just how quick you can go. Test days, where you can run alone or with some AI to help do some testing. Yep, does what it says on the tin. Single races, where you choose a car, a location, a start time. Yes, you can run in the dark. How long the race is, either timed or laps or a combination, and run multiple practice sessions plus a qualifying session, warm-up session, as well as up to 3 races. In fact, it probably has the most comprehensive selection of options available, excluding weather, of any current sim, and of course I stand to be corrected on that. You can even select from all available vehicles and have AI opponents running everything from karts to trucks in the same race, and set the number of AI for each type of vehicle, so it covers just about any combination you could require. There are also championships for every series, with the added bonus of a championship editor that allows you to build your very own perfect combination. There is no career mode as such, so you will have to resort to pen and paper and a series of championships, pre-built or of your own making, to make your career. AI appear competent, with plenty of options to adjust strength and aggression to match your own driving standard. Replays are all recorded automatically, with both instant replay and full session replays available. Replays can be played back in game, edited, and there is even an option to export them. I have no idea what format this comes out as at best it appears to be able to support something like 800 by 600, which is a little low in this day and age, as well as it being horrendously slow to actually do the export compared with directly recording replay using something like Shadowplay or Relive. And in fact, I couldn't even work out where the export is supposed to go, and haven't had a look on the internet, nor does anybody else. AMS does, of course, support mods, and like all model games, has a varied selection of content, both good and bad, to choose from. Personally, with so much good base content and so many other games to play, I've not spent any real time looking at specific extra content. Currently, following the release of the last DLC, you can now purchase the Automobilista Ultimate Edition, which combines the base game with the Automobilista Season Pass, so you get all the content in a single package. At about £23.50, it's quite a lot of content for the cash, with great physics, I'll spit that out, solid single player gameplay, and some interesting quirky content that you will be hard pushed to find elsewhere. Speaking specifically about the last DLC and how it compares in quality to other current Sims, I'd say that in terms of both model quality and complexity, it's pretty much up there with most newer titles. Snetterton is definitely the best version out there in terms of track quality, as it's probably the only scanned version that I know of. I'm sure at this point several people will be jumping up and down to shout, Project Cars, the version was scanned. Well, yes, it was supposed to be, and the other MSV tracks in fact are, but the scan data didn't arrive in time, and so the track was actually hand built. And there were only a few small changes made for Project Cars 2, like removing the red phone box, which is no longer at the circuit, and removing some of the blockers from the infield and the runoff at the end of the back straight. The tie-up with SMS and use of the Magnus engine for Automobilista 2 looks like it included the sharing of textures and potentially other assets, although it's quite hard to tell, for the Snetterton track. I know people will be asking how the heck I come to know that. Well, simple really. I took the reference pictures for the circuit for Project Cars and know where I can actually see my own legs in a couple of reflections in windows, so there you have it. I'll leave it up to you to go and find out where my legs are. Personally, I cannot wait to get my hands on Automobilista 2. I just wish it had a slightly shorter title that I could pronounce more easily, but there you go. Automobilista 2 it will be. In the months until the first beta drops, AMS will be a perfectly good substitute. So, get out there, buy yourself a copy of it, have fun. Don't forget, when it comes to Steam, you have 2 hours of messing about before you decide, do I want to keep it or not? So, basically there's a try before you buy policy. Like all these things, have fun, enjoy your racing, and I will leave you, assuming I didn't waffle for more than 15 minutes, with the continuing look round Snetterton and Donington. And enjoy your racing. Goodbye.
All clear.
Bye.